Hey gang, I'm out here on the streets of Franklin, Tennessee, and we're walking around interviewing people, as many people that are willing to talk to us as possible about their mortgage. And we're asking them what their rate of interest is. Your mortgage, being a 30-year term, dictates how much interest you're actually going to pay. And most people have no idea that they're paying for two houses, one for the bank and one for them in that particular order, but we're gonna expose that truth today. So right here, you've probably seen one of these before. This is a loan estimate, right? So when you got your mortgage, do you remember signing this?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
100 years
This
ago.
is an example of one, right?
All right.
How long you been in yours?
I bought that house in 99.
Okay. Any chance you refinance in 21?
No.
When rates drop?
No.
Good for you.
Well,
That's actually
one of my other
thing.
houses, no. So I just went through a divorce.
Yeah.
So she got the big house, I got the little house.
Yeah.
It's been a rental, and then I'm gonna buy or build something out here.
Okay. Understood.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
All right. Well, it's good that you didn't refinance, because most people do. Because if you remember in 21, rates dipped, they actually plummeted. So a lot of people who, let's say you bought your house in 91, a lot of people refinance, or 99, refinance in 2021 because they got a low rate, low payment, and then they reset that clock all over. You know, today mortgage rates are around 7%, right?
Yes.
So if you saw this, do you think that that's a good deal? 3.875? I just printed this at the office. I wanted an example, and I didn't pick the rate, but it just...
Yeah, I'd say that's a good deal.
Yeah, it's like almost half of what rates are right now, right?
Yes.
But did you know that and this is the loan estimate, so anytime you close post 2010, they now give you this as opposed to the good faith estimate. This is your closing costs. But the way the math breaks out, this is the most important page. That's actually what you're paying in interest. See, in the first 5 years, this is what's happening. However, if you were to keep the loan for 30 years, it's no different than if you asked me for a loan for 100 grand. I said, yeah, I'll give you 100 grand. Well, what's the terms and conditions? 70,000. So not only you pay the 100 grand back, but you also pay the 70 grand back.
Yeah.
So you're really buying two homes. You're buying one home for the bank and then one home for you.
I've actually been throwing a couple extra payments at it.
Well,
to speed it up.
That is better than nothing. Here's another alternative. And the banks don't tell you this. All banks and credit unions offer a form of a home equity line of credit.
Yep.
And a home equity line of credit doesn't have to be in second lien position. All of these banks would allow you to sit in first lien position, so you could technically refinance your entire mortgage and put it in first lien position.
Okay.
Now, as consumers, we're taught to indoctrinate it. And I used to do this for 17 years. I was an executive for mortgage lenders, and now I'm kind of anti-mortgage, right? Yeah. So we've been indoctrinated to focus on the first page. That's why they put it on the first page. And that's why they put it on the billboards and then the Super Bowl commercials is here's what the rate is, right?
Yes.
But the third page is the reality. That's how much money is actually leaving us and going to them.
Yeah.
That's why they don't lead with it.
Yeah.
And so if you had a first lien position, home equity line of credit, and refinanced your entire mortgage, there's actually no need for a bank account at all. Because all the mechanisms that you use a checking account for, a checking account is just a place to store cash, right?
Yeah.
So that way you pay your bills and you got a debit card and all that.
Right.
All those same features come with a home equity line of credit. So if you were to use the home equity line of credit like your bank account, the average person would have their home paid off in 5 to 7 years, and instead of paying 70% tip, total interest percentage, they'd pay about 11.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have your home paid off 5. Here's the other thing. You're also 100% liquid. So another reason why, yeah, you may pay extra, but you wouldn't put a lot of extra towards your mortgage because you got to keep money over here in case a divorce or a rainy day or whatnot.
I've done like 1 or 2 extra payments a year. And that's towards principal.
Right.
No, I didn't get your card because I'm actually looking at, I'm going to either buy a new house or build my own house.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about some stuff.
Just go to replaceyouruniversity.com and you replaceyouruniversity.com. And on there, you'll see replace your mortgage. And if you click on that, we've got all kinds of free courses on there that you can sign up for. And it kind of gives you the foundation. But when you're building or buying, a lot of people think the only way to buy is with a mortgage. You can actually buy with a home equity line of credit.
Okay.
And so these home equity lines of credit don't have closing costs. They don't have mortgage insurance. Not only is the minimum payment lower, but it's a two-way street. It's an open-end line of credit. So you could, let's say you have a limit of $300,000 and you paid that sucker down to $150. You always maintain access to the other $150 should something happen.
And there's a lot of tax benefits to having the HELOC. that I learned.
More so than it was in 2018, or 2017. So in 2017, you could only write off up to $100,000 of interest on a home equity line of credit. Now it's $750,000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yeah, you still get a
'Cause I had
1098.
that with my first wife.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, just like you get that statement with your mortgage at 1098, you get the exact same thing with a home equity line of credit. So yeah, you got the tax deductions there too.
I'm gonna have to look into that too.
Yeah,
So-
but you maintain liquidity, and what we learned in 2008 is that people with a mortgage versus people with a home equity line of credit, because there was thousands of people that only had a first lien position home equity line of credit.
Yeah.
The hedge funds got together and analyzed the data. People with a mortgage defaulted 115 times more likely than people with a home equity line of credit.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and the reason
Well, doesn't
being
surprise
isn't
me.
because the payment was lower. It was because they had access to that line. They always had access to their equity. So when crap hit the fan, they're like, oh my goodness, I don't have a job, or I'm about to lose my house, or whatever's going on in the economy. They could always use the line of credit to pay itself, just like a reverse mortgage. The only reason a reverse mortgage works is because it has a home equity line of credit built into it.
Built into it, yeah.
So consumers were leveraging it to basically it was cannibalizing itself. It's like, hey, I don't have the $3,000 to come up with on the mortgage this month. So because especially in the digital world, money moves in and out freely 24/7 in HELOC. So they would just take money from the HELOC, send it to their bank account, turn around from the bank account and send it back to the HELOC, and it was recorded a payment on time. So they didn't foreclose where people with a mortgage did. Gang, thanks for watching. And again, subscribe. It's free to do. Click that little button. A lot of people that watch our channel are actually not subscribers, but they are repeat users, repeat offenders of watching our videos. And it would be nice if you just hit that subscribe button. It helps us grow the channel. It helps us build the platform bigger. So that's supporting us by giving you this free content. And I love these questions. And so if you also have questions, just leave them in the comments below. I do this routinely. So if you've got questions that you've kind of perused all of our videos and you can't find the answer to, put the question below and I'll be glad to answer it for you. Y'all take care. God bless.